Check it out. Yeah.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hey everybody, welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. The wins have been coming pretty steadily for the Thunder. And what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. Oklahoma City's got some guys who can hurt you from the outside. How do you game plan against that?
Well, one, Ernie, you have to run them off that line. You just can't let them stand out there and shoot threes. You have to hustle and really, really close out to the wing. And when they're shooting, put a hand on their face, make it tough for them, and hope and pray that they don't get hot that night.
Pretty darn dynamic when you got Westbrook and Durant coming at you.
Yes, you know, those guys are very, very explosive. And also, Ernie, with Ibaka, you got to take away their inside play.
True. Thanks for joining us. We go courtside now to Kevin Harlan.
Start the weekend here on this Friday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, welcoming you to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And back in action is Kyrie Irving. They're more than happy to have him back in the lineup. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, James, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Cavs. Over Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter. Well, it's funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said giving up the chance to be a franchise player and carry his team. Guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always a franchise player. That's how good he is.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. No good. Great D that time from Durant. Cavaliers on D. 4-point game. Verajao against Westbrook. Durant with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Boy, he had it going offensively. Just living at the line. He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Irving attacking. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Irving. There's the feed to Waiters. And he gets it to go.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Morrow. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. He kicks it to Morrow. Westbrook against Irving. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, you've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him, because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butted heads with coaches and teammates. He was dismissed from a practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been with Cleveland. But on the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player, and he's very gifted.
And both free throws good for Waiters.
You know, you hear the question marks for Waiters, but still an awful lot of upside for this guy, in my opinion. He's got a great foundation offensively to make plays for himself and for others. I think his ceiling is really high as long as he stays hard-working and hungry.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 19 points per contest.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Here's Westbrook. And Ibaka slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Here's LeBron, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Passes to Love. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Verajao. Shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They ran away with that game, mostly thanks to their play at the offensive end.
That's exactly right, guys. There was crisp movement by the players and the ball throughout that game, and they got a lot of high-quality shots as a result.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving. The flow offensively. I like what I see.
You know, the NBA is a talent league, and it's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. And the Thunder are fortunate to have 2 superstars in Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those 2 give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
Now here's LeBron. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Under trailing by 6. And you look at the star talent for Oklahoma City, the eternal what if. Steve, how would this team be different if they held on to James Harden?
Well, that's the question. I mean, to have 3 superstars, they would have been unstoppable offensively. As it is, they're hard enough to guard. But, that's a question that will remain forever unanswered.
They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now here's Waiters. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Westbrook. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Morrow. That one rolling around and runs out.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Raiders on the wing. From outside the arc. Westbrook pulls it in.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
LeBron kicks to Verjao, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Perkins got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thanks, Doris. All alone, and Westbrook throws it down hard. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Now, here is Irving. James with it. Westbrook picks him up. The drive by James, and the shot is good.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Westbrook passes to Perkins. Out to the right wing. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. He is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. And it really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Verjao. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving dishes to Thompson. Feeds to James. Pass to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer, and he drops that one in. Waiters got 6 points. You know, Steve, with Perkins, the defense at the rim might be the best thing he brings to the table. He is a solid defensive player for sure all around, but his ability to make life miserable on inside shots is special.
Well, I think he's one of the elite low-post defenders in the league. You know, when he has to go against the big scorers down on the block, whether it's Tim Duncan or Hibbert, he does as good a job as anybody because of his strength and his intelligence, just understanding what he's facing night in and night out.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. James kicks to Irving. Here's the dish to Love. The jump hook, and Cleveland again with the bucket. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. is knocked loose.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Now here's Westbrook. 37 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game. He got 4 steals during that ballgame.
And that one's good. Durant.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Westbrook against Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. Harry Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Cleveland, Sean Marion, he's checked in for Love. Harris comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Durant the pass to Lamb. Here's Collison. Some solid defense from Harris. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Dellavedova. Last time, 14 points for him. From 7, that misses off the back. Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jackson dishes the Lamb. Back to Jackson. Kicks the Lamb. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists. So the offense is really clicking here.
Here's James following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. The drive by LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And it's Marion picking him up. Now Lamb. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. Dellavedova gets to Harris. Second chance effort. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, this is something they'd like to improve, guys. About 72% on their free throw percentage for the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Oklahoma City trailing. And here is Lamb, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Right side Jackson. Another shot. Lamb, good. And the Thunder lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
There 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now here is Harris. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Lamb. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1. Second, the Thunder.
Kevin, it looks like they've been less hesitant to shoot the ball lately. They're shooting it much more confidently and freely. They've got a much better flow, and that always bodes well for your offense.
And the first one drops.
You look at Jeremy Lamb, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan, jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
And Cleveland making a change here. Verajau's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
Here's Dellavedova. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Yeah, he was lightly regarded, and even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
The free throw drops for Sean Marion.
Sean Marion, with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can't walk, and his game certainly could still walk and talk. An excellent defender, an energy player, a stat sheet stuffer. Quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up yet.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for the rest of the game.
Moves back up. And it's laid up and in by Verajau.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced hitting his own shots and making plays for others.
On the basket by Jones.
Pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
James against Durant. The 10-footer. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The question you have to wonder as we watch LeBron play in his prime, should we be more in awe, Clark, of him from a historical standpoint? He has a chance, as many people think, to be the best of all time when he hangs them up.
He's right in that discussion. He's arguably already in the top 10. Actually, in my opinion, he is in the top 10. Clearly, right now, if he stopped playing, he'd be in the top 10 with a chance to be on some people's top 5 list. He's a once-in-a-generation kind of player, but so too were others. Oscar, Wilt, Elgin, and guys of that ilk. But I think it will be a long time before we see anybody quite like him in size, strength, speed, and skill.
Well put. He doesn't get the second one.
I'm thinking about if we should actually be more in awe of LeBron. I mean, it's just hard to imagine what he does almost on a nightly basis. Just some incredible things out on that court.
And Jackson gets it to go. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change? That's number 7 for the game. And the lead goes back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Lamb. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's 8 points for Lamb. And here's James outside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Monday, January 19th, Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks go up against the Miami Heat. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Be there.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Thunder. Ibaka and Collison, the duo inside. Jackson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jones in the small forward spot. And so here's Cleveland, following the score by Oklahoma City. Mariana's screen on Westbrook. Here's Harris. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Harris has got his first points in this one. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Jackson. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. He dishes it to Ibaka. And there's the pass to Collison. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Westbrook. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here's Harris, following the score by Oklahoma City. Outside Irving. Cloak loose. Stolen by Westbrook. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook leading the charge. Low block shot on the way. Jones, no luck.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Now, here is Irving. Following the shot by Perry Jones. Irving passes to Marion. Shot clock at 6. Irving drives in. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Nice job for the termination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense. I mean, it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down. Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Irving against Jackson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Perry Jones. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. He lobs it up. And Ibaka slams it in.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, Serge Ibaka is now a two-way presence. Of course, an intimidating shot blocker, but also a great complementary piece offensively. Kevin Durant said he's a guy that excels playing off of others. He gives himself up, sets great screens. He shifts the defense with his hard rolls to the basket, and you have to respect his jumper. Kevin, back to you.
He stretched his range out beyond the arc. Thanks.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking first jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question. Kept great awareness and terrific finish.
Thompson misses. The Thunder lead by 8. Jackson drives in. From past the arc. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Westbrook with it. He's got 6. Here's Collison. And the rejection by Love. Irving up top. Back to Waiters. Outside Irving. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Now here's Westbrook, averaging 22 points a game. Jackson drives in. Good on the shot. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Raiders against Westbrook. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Irving. Love at the elbow. Dishes to Waiters. Fires the 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. And it's 13 points for Dion Waiters.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
There's the feed to Jackson. Wants to get it to Collison and does. The feed from Morrow. Can't hit. So Cleveland will take it the other way. It's Marion with the drive. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
A moment here now to see some of the numbers for Russell Westbrook. He's around 22 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
The Thunder lead by 5. With the screen on Irving. Lets it go with the 3. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 9. Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. He's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Westbrook starting to go to work in the post a little bit. At almost 6'4", with his strength and explosiveness, he's really too much for just about any point guard to handle down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Perkins, he's checked in for Ibaka. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. On defense, the Thunder. Irving's shot is good.
Westbrook likes that left block. Dribbling with his right, he can back you down, fade away with an accurate turnaround jumper from that left baseline.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Marion. His last outing, he had 8 points. Another miss by Irving.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Wallace with it. Picked up by Collison. Love dishes to Thompson. Here's Morrow. 8 points for him. The baseline J off the mark. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Well, they thought they'd handle this club last year both times, but they actually split the 2 season meetings.
Here's Irving. 10 points for him. He kicks to Waiters. Love with the screen for Waiters. Pass to Love. 6 to shoot. Back to Waiters. From downtown. That's in there. Love with the assist. 16 points for Dion Waiters.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense. Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Knocked loose. Durant against Marion. And Waiters has it in the corner. And another 3 for Cleveland.
12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Now Irving following Durant's 3-point attempt. Irving attacking. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
You know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Sean Marion. Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. 9 feet out. That's good. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Irving drives in. James wide open. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Morrow. He's got 10. To the left wing. Fires from deep. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Morrow. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. No one near James as he lets it go. Another miss by James. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Here's the floater. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Irving drives in. Feeds to Verajao. Rejected by Perkins.
Well, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented, Clark, and you really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest.
Now here's Waiters. After Jeremy Lamb's miss. Shots good by Waiters.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lamb. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Cavaliers trailed by 8. Irving kicks to Verajao. 1:37 left here in the second. Pass to Waiters. James has a 2-pointer. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. LeBron's got 13.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Now the dish to Lamb. From deep, Morrow. Rebound by Anderson Verajao. Verajao's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game. Kicks it to Waiters. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. And it's Durant with the rebound.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Verajao grabs the board.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Harris is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. LeBron kicks to Thompson.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. So Thompson nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Westbrook, here we go. Pass to Perkins. Now Durant. 5 points in the game. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. LeBron up top. No good with the layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball. LeBron, how do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
Good job on the road. Our shooters, we missed a couple at the end. I wish we would have went in, but they're going to continue to shoot. There's going to be a big second half for us. We got to continue to play like we're doing.
Continuity is key, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been one outstanding game from Dion Waiters.
Yeah, what a remarkable half, the way he attacked the rim and scored in the paint. Defenders, they were trying to slow him down any way possible, but he still got through.
Easier said than done when he's the penetrator. His speed and agility make him extremely hard to defend.
The Thunder leading by 4. So on the floor for Cleveland. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Varejao in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Westbrook. And it's blocked. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And finished off by LeBron.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in, reverse it home. So sweet. Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center. Great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy. And he's one of those irritants that gets into a lot of guys' skin.
Here's Westbrook. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 18 points.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
James, the pass to Varejao. Back to LeBron. He feeds it to Varejao. Leaders on the wing. Clock at 6. From 13. Tries again. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kevin Love.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know he's going back up and back in. And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though we grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent. And Verjao, a good decision maker, Steve, for a center. A 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio last year.
And he had a terrific season as a two-point jump shooter. You know, they're able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from the high post.
The Cavaliers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
What a game for LeBron. He has 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Now here's Westbrook. 18 points for him. It's deflected and stolen by James. All going up court for the tie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Morrow. He is guarded by Waiters. Morrow dishes to Westbrook. Here's the three. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. You need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Jackson. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. He dishes it to Durant. Jackson a screen on LeBron. Jackson again. Verjao. Irving with the steal. Now here's James. Defense is right there. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 11 in the second half.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Out left to the wing. The three from Morrow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Verjao's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And they double up James. James right side. Irving for three. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The pass to Morrow. Back to Jackson. The three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Waiters has it in the corner. That bucket in no time at all. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Ibaka with the screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. This is tomorrow. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Verjao grabs the board. Verjao's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here is Irving. 12 points for him. Love with a wide open look. Here's Waiters. Makes it off the glass. Waiters got 4 points this quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. The feet to Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. Covered by LeBron. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Cavaliers 4th. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
We're getting to watch 2 of the best teams in the NBA at the defensive end. Very difficult to score on these clubs.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, Dion Waiters getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Nick Collison's checked in for Kendrick Perkins. And Cleveland with a change here too. Marion's checked in. To end the run. Shot clock at 6. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Collison.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Irving with it. He's got 12. And they double him up with LeBron. Thunder trailing by 3. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Morrow's got 12 points in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd.
Well, the Thunder with an athletic guard rotation between Russell Westbrook and Reggie Jackson. Jackson, of course, not the level of Westbrook, but he brings some similar things to the table as far as size, athleticism, scoring, and rebounding.
James, the pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot, and the basket good. 14 points for him. Well, Thunder have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And Jackson, the former 24th pick overall back in 2011 out of BC, rounding into a quality NBA player and score one more for the Thunder's front office.
Well, Oklahoma City seems to like that athletic player with size, toughness, and athleticism, and you know what? Jackson fits that mold.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
No good on that one.
Nick Collison has played a decade in the NBA, all with the same franchise. 4 seasons in Seattle, the last 6 in OKC. And there's a reason they've kept him around. He's a savvy role player, very smart, does a lot of the little things to help you win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Perry Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Anthony Morrow. And he's good on the second.
And the Thunder really are consistently better at the defensive end with Collison on the floor. You know, he's not a big shot blocker or rebounder, but he's outstanding as a help defender. He's able to draw charges. He's always in the right spot at the right time. And he just knows what that defensive system requires from him, and he gets it done.
Oklahoma City trailing. Jackson dishes to Jones. Left side Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Jones takes to Lamb for the lead. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. And Steve, the basketball IQ for Collison also seen at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, good passer, likes to play on the elbows. And Oklahoma City likes to run offense through him because of that playmaking ability.
Jackson passes to Lamb. Ibaka in the post. Guarded by Marion. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Ibaka. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Harris outside. Latrey. The offensive rebound. Puts up the baby hook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in scoring. First in free throw shooting. And they're the number 2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
The first free throw is good. Goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 4. The drive by Jackson. He kicks to Lance. Shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 5. Outside Harris. Here's Dellavedova. Back to Harris. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Collison. Feeds it to Lamb. Jackson against Marion. Here's Lamb. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Cleveland leading by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Harris. Here's Thompson. And another miss by Cleveland. Oklahoma City shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Puts it up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Dellavedova. Pass to LeBron. Marion setting the pick for LeBron. Harris dishes to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. In a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Cleveland, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Washington, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
Well, I think for Cleveland, we got to go back to the preseason preparation. It was really solid. They established a style of play that was perfect for their personnel, and it's paid immediate dividends at the start of this season.
And the personnel you mentioned wasn't necessarily well-respected coming into the season, but they're quickly earning a lot of respect from around the league.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. LeBron James third.
You know, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players because they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
And they're not just good on-the-ball defenders. They'll torment the players they're not guarding. A lot of those steals are the result of passes he gets his hands on away from the ball.
And here's Jackson following Jeremy Lamb's three for the lead. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 24. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, he totally collapsed the defense on him.
Outside Jackson. Launches a three. And the Thunder another three.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails. They're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
Russell Westbrook in for Oklahoma City. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now here's Marion. Right now averaging 5 points a game. The dish to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harris. Off the run. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Up the floor.
And we get an opportunity here to check out some numbers for Russell Westbrook. This past month or so, he's really given the fans a lot to watch. He's putting up about 24 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
That free throw missing.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Jackson. He has 11 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And he sinks the second. 1:02 left in the third. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Dellavedova kicks to Harris. LeBron outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. LeBron's got 14 points now in the second half. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Fires it up. That one a little long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to James. Good. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The Thunder shoot the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 21. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Launches it. Second chance shot. And it's Ibaka with the bucket inside. Ibaka's got 10 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Next Monday night, January 19th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers, live from Portland. Be there.
And our State Farm assist to the game replay. Great offensive play. 1 of 8 assists on the night that we've seen from Russell Westbrook.
And you got to love that play, guys. But it's been one after another for him all game long. He just has that uncanny awareness of where his teammates are on the court all the time.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Perkins is out there with Durant, and it's Morrow in the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. James, the best to Waiters. Back to James. Clock at 6. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now Durant. Outside Westbrook. Outside Durant. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the 1 miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
He feeds it to James. Love with the screen for LeBron. Shoots off the screen. Shot is blocked. And he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Waiters. Waiters again. It's Westbrook. Get the shot. And Lamb with the basket out there. Assist by Westbrook. And that's now 21 points for Lamb. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving kicks to Varejao. He dishes it to James. 11 feet away. Shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Timberwolves game. That should be a close one.
Westbrook dishes to Perkins. From deep, Morrow. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got his third rebound tonight. At the elbow, it's James. Waiters on the wing. And here's Irving. Left side, Irving. That's good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Westbrook passes to Perkins. Inside. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Westbrook. Irving kicks to James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Verajao. Good, and the assist goes to James. The Thunder lead by 4. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade, replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Morrow, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Irving again. It's Westbrook. Love with the screen. Irving. Here's LeBron. The shot is off. Durant with some nice D.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Westbrook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one. Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
Love with the screen on Durant. LeBron dishes to Love. 6 to shoot. Back to LeBron. Fires the 3. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 11 rebounds in the game. And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also unfortunately in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, that's to be expected. But it's definitely an area he can continue to improve.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Verajao setting the pick for Irving. Off the pick. Tries again. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders get down to 5 on the bucket from Verajao.
He is not going to stop battling until that final whistle blows. What a putback.
Here's Morrow. Now the pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with the screen on Irving. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half. The Cavaliers trailed by 7. Outside Irving. Dishes it to James. Love with the screen for LeBron. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ibaka with the screen on Irving. It's Westbrook with the drive. And stolen by LeBron. And Waiters has it in the corner. Outside Irving. Here's Love. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he makes the first.
Well, Kevin Love, not an above-the-rim player, but still one of the elite rebounders in the game. He does it with positioning and strength and anticipation.
Both free throws good from Love. You know what, guys? I think you could almost create an instructional video on how to rebound and just use sequences of Kevin Love's rebounding.
I love the way he works to get position on the weak side, and he carves out space, and his timing is impeccable. I mean, it's positioning, it's body strength, it's strength of hands, it's focus. And he does it every time. I mean, he never lets up. You love to see that. Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Thunder leading by 3. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Outside Irving. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Run at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show, and the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Waiters with the ball. No one near James as he lets it go. And it's all evened up. James has got 32 points in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Westbrook, here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Irving kicks to James. And they double up James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Waiters. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Verajao against Perkins. James outside. And that one's good. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Outside Westbrook. Right wing. From deep. Morrow. Here's Perkins. And finally they hit one.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dreams outside. Now the feed to Irving. Loving it to Bucket. Poked away. Back to Irving. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, that's his 4th turnover, and he's going to find himself on the bench if this keeps up.
Now here's Westbrook. Durant with the screen on Irving. Westbrook dishes to Durant. It's tipped. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Goes back up. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Moving it up. Here's Morrow. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Irving passes to LeBron. And they double up James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Varejao. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop.
Clearly, he's shaking off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And here now the Thunder. The lead is 2. Durant with it. Now defended by Varejao. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 9 points and several assists.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts him a 3-point lead. Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 3. We've got 1:55 left to the 4th quarter. The drive by James. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. And some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. James again. Love with the screen for James. Pulls up on the wing. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got rebound number 15 here tonight. Westbrook drives in. He drains the quick shot. Westbrook's got 32 points in the game.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Now here's Waiters. Verajao setting the pick for Waiters. James wide open. Shot is off.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Westbrook picks tomorrow. From downtown. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Morrow's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. The drive by James. Here's Verajao, and he makes good on the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 15 rebounds. The Thunder shoot 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Verajao comes with the double team. Outside Durant. Inside to Perkins. And stolen by Love.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Outside Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Trifecta! Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're in front by 3. 7 seconds left in the 4th. backhand with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's LeBron. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now, down to Doris, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. Yeah, we did a good job all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our